In this tutorial, we'll be transferring the website from one hosting company to another hosting company.
Hello, my name is Amjad Ali and I'm an enterprise IT enthusiast and business intelligence expert. I created SyncBricks to make information technology simple for everyone. Subscribe to my channel to get the latest tips, tricks, and recommendations related to enterprise IT, general IT, home lab, gadgets, and more. If you find my content helpful, please give me a thumbs up and share the video with others. Let us begin the video.
There are few steps that has to be followed in any kind of website that you are going to transfer from one hosting company to another. First of all, you need to take the backup of your website, wherever your website is currently hosted, by a new hosting service from a hosting company. Then we will restore the website to the new hosting company and then update the name servers. And then we will log into the website and then we'll see. But let us go into detail of each and every step. First of all, you need to take the backup of your website. So there are automated backups which are provided by the hosting company. These can be backup software or plugins or tools. We will be mainly going for the manual backup. So we will do a backup of entire website, then we'll download that. At the same time, we will take the backup of our database, as this is the WordPress website. Now, what are the things that you have to consider before you go for a new hosting company? One of the SEO factor is the speed of website. Of course, you must be taking care of the content of the website, where the heavy contents are already being optimized in such a way that your website speed will be better. But what about the speed of hosting company itself? The servers which are there in the hosting company. So how faster they are able to load your website. So that is most important aspect. And then the reliability of the hosting company, how reliable they are. And then the security, whether the hosting company themselves are secure, their servers are secure, and whether they are providing you enough security tools to secure your website, like virus scanner, vulnerability scanner. And then we will talk about the automation, whether the hosting company is providing you automation tools like automating like backup automation and the scanning of the viruses or malware or the vulnerabilities on your website. And then the app installation, whether the automated app installation is provided or not, like Softaculous and other tools which can help you to automatically install. My website is there, syncbricks.com. I will move this website, or I will transfer this website, or I will migrate this website from one hosting company to another hosting company, and that hosting company is hostpole.com. On this hosting company, we will be hosting. There are various packages. I will purchase a package and then we will log into cPanel. And once we log into the cPanel, we'll restore the website. We will upload the website contents, the archive file that we have downloaded from the existing host. Then we'll create a database, and then we will restore the database. And once we restore the database, after that we will edit the zone files. We can change the MX records or CNAME or A name, whatever we have created, other than the default which are available with the new hosting company. And then we will assign the SSL certificate. Automated SSL is already provided in hostpole.com. So then we'll ensure that the DNS zones are updated. So once the DNS zones are updated, we have to then use the Cloudflare. So we will create a Cloudflare account and then we'll update the DNS. And once this is done, we will update the name servers in our domain control panel, which can be in any registrar, GoDaddy, Enum, or any other. Hostpole is also providing the domain, so we might use that. The moment IP addresses are completely changed, then we will log into our website to check that everything is working, and we will update the permalink. So these are the steps that we have to follow. So let us begin the tutorial now and let us see how we can do this. syncbricks.com is my website. First of all, let me log into my existing hosting account. Okay, here is my website. I'll go to Site Tools. As I mentioned that we will be first of all going to File Manager, and I'll take the backup of entire public.html. So I'll go into syncbricks.com and here is public.html. So in syncbricks.com, I will zip this. It is successfully archived. So if I go here, so we can see that main website is archived here. It is downloading now. I'll be going in WP config. So I will be taking the database name from here. So Here is the DB name. I'll copy this. So I'll go into the PHP MyAdmin and I'll access my PHP MyAdmin account here. So my website is already being downloaded here. If I see here in the downloads, this is the website that has been downloaded, and I'll download the database now. I will simply look for that database, which is this one, and I'll export the database. Okay, now my website is downloaded, so I will close this. Our next step, which is buying a hosting package at hostpole.com. So the website is already loaded here, and I will recommend you to use my syncbricks.com, and from there you use this web hosting and use this link. There are various packages available. I will be going mainly for the Drive package, which is $9.99 per month. Sign up for this. I will use my existing domain here. So I will be signing up for 2 years so that I can get a better price. Continue with this and I'll check out. So let me fill the form and I'll move to next step and I'll show you. Okay, I have filled the form. I have generated the new password, which is strong password, and I'll be paying by the PayPal account, and I'll continue to the order. Okay, it is now directing me to the PayPal account, so I will make the payment and I'll come back to you. Okay, so I have already made the payment to Hostpole and I have got the invoice. And now I can simply go back to hostpole.com and I can log in with my syncbricks.com ID. Okay, now I'm already logged in here and I'll go to on my dashboard. I can see the services. I have one service here, which is my hosting service, which is called Drive. I'll simply click here. My website name appears here and I'll go to login to cPanel. Once I log into cPanel, it will show me that the website is there and automatically a certificate is already assigned to it, and there is a shared IP which is assigned. Now I'll simply go into search bar and look for the application which is called File Manager. So File Manager will help me to manage all the files of my website. So I have various folders here, but public_HTML is the folder which stores the website. So I will click on upload and locate for the file which I downloaded from my existing web host, and I'll select this and upload here. Okay, now the website is already uploaded. I will now go into my public_HTML again and I'll extract this file. Extract this and I'll extract this to the home folder here. And once it is extracted, make sure that you delete this zip file permanently. So it has been extracted now. I will first of all delete this and skip the trash show. And now I'll move all these contents into main public_HTML root. So I'll simply select these all files and I will move the content to public_HTML, and inside public_HTML, this public_HTML I delete it because this is extra. Okay, now my website, all the contents are already uploaded, and we'll import the database backup. So we created this backup, so we'll restore it now. Simply go. So let it restore, I'll come back. So it has been successfully restored. So database is restored now, but I need to make the changes into WP config file. I'll go to WP config file and edit this, and I'll locate for the database user ID and password. So here is the database name, user ID and password. This was from the previous web hosting company. I will now change this based on my new hosting company. So I'll change it and then I'll click Save Changes. I have created the database and user ID and password. So I will type in here the database name, the user ID name, and the password here. So then I will save the changes. Okay, now the changes have been saved here. So this shows me that my website is uploaded and my website is uploaded, database is created. Now the last thing is that I need to edit my zone. So I need to ensure that I have added the MX record and C name or A name if there was anything. So right now these are the default that has already been added. I'll delete the mail.syncbricks.com because I will need to define my own email server, and mail, if anything is related to webmail, so I will delete that as well. And anything related to MX, I will delete that as well because I need to create my own MX records. So I will add the MX records from Google. So I'll show you Google MX records. So these are, because I'm using Google Apps for Business, and which is okay. I have edited all the MX records. Now if I go here back to my website and click on MX, so these are all the Google MX records that has been added here. And a last option that I need to make sure is to do is the mail routing. So email routing, I need to define here that this particular website has remote mail exchanger, which means that I'll not be using hostpol mail exchange server. I'll be using my own remote mail exchange server. Now everything as far as the DNS configuration is concerned, so I have completed the DNS configuration here. Now if I track the DNS, I need to check the DNS of my current website, which is syncbricks.com. So I will look for the website here. Current IP address is this. So this is what's my DNS.net. So if I go to syncbricks.com, I look for the A record, so it will populate the A records which are currently available. Okay, now I'm changing my syncbricks.com name servers from existing hosting company to ns1.hostpol.com and ns2.hostpol.com. So I'm updating this now. So now this process will take from 24 to 48 hours, which is usual time, but usually it is done within few minutes also, and it can take the hours also. So it says that features will not be accessible at this stage, so I'm fine with this. And if I see right now DNS checker, and if I go to a name record, so right now it is showing my IP address of the previous company, and at some places it has already starting disappearing because it will now be updating the record of my DNS of my new host. So I will pause this video, I'll go and take a coffee, and I'll come back and I'll see that the DNS has been updated. And once the DNS are updated, then we will continue with the final touch up on our website, and we'll make sure that we receive the emails and everything is working fine. Okay, I have finished my coffee, and let me see what is the status of my website. If I search for the A name record, in most of the countries it is already being updated, and let me see what status is showing with me. With me also it is updated with a new hosting server. So which means that my website must be available right now from my side. And let me check the MX records also. So MX records are up to date, and A name is also up to date. So I will go to my client area here. Now if I see that SSL certificate is also active, and right now my website is active. So the moment I open the website now, of course the website will be having this IP address, so which means that my website is right now loading perfectly. So now website has been transferred. So the last thing which was there, if I click this link, it will say me that URL was not found. So the reason is that we need to simply go here into settings, only permalink has to be saved. Just go there and save this. And now if I come back again here to syncbricks.com, click the link here, it should work fine. Okay, this was the change. Cloudflare will help you to load your website faster, because right now if I ping the website, it pings from this particular IP address, and right now you can see that time is 275 ms, which means that it is loading from the main website, main hosting company. So I want the website to have multiple copies in different countries using Cloudflare cache. So Cloudflare will create the cache for my website. But the thing is that you need to first of all take the plan. So I have chosen the plan, and now I'll review my DNS, continue. And right now I'm using host pool name servers for this website. So it says that remove the login to GoDaddy and remove the name servers, ns1.hostpole.com, ns2.hostpole.com, and add these two name servers here. So I will use these two name servers, and I'll update this in my website. Okay, so these are my name servers which are currently being used. So I will change this to this name server, first name server which I copied, and second name server is here. Now this is the proxied name server. It will help you to protect the website from the hackers. So I'm temporarily doing this. Definitely I'll change it again back to my normal once my tutorial is over.
If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Remember to leave any questions or feedback in the comment section below. For more insights, watch the related video. Before you go, click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel and avoid missing any latest videos.